Hey there, all you cool, epic, and awesome fans, followers, and listeners. Welcome to episode 81 of the Cool, Epic, Awesome podcast. My name is Matt, and I'll be your co host today.
And I'm your other co-host, Joe.
And for those of you guys who have been following us for a while, you'll notice we have a little bit of a different setup today. We've
Yeah.
been sort of hinting at it and talking about it in the past couple episodes, but Joe is going to be away for like 2 months, so he's actually in Hong Kong right now,
Yeah.
which
I'm
is
I'm
kind of
literally the
crazy.
complete opposite side of the world right now. Like it's around 8 a.m. for Matt, and for me it's like no, I'm sorry, it's 8 p.m. by you, right?
Yeah.
It's 8 a.m. Monday for me, so I'm like a full 12 hours back. It's kind of
Yeah.
fun.
So Joe's recording currently in like some weird diner area or
Like
something.
full food court in the hotel. I went to sleep and in the work.
So yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we make
making
do. Yeah,
we're making do right now. But yeah, obviously he doesn't have his microphone with him and stuff, so apologies if the audio is a little messed up, but it should be fine, I think.
yeah.
So how's your trip been so far? It's been like what, a week?
Yeah, it's been a week. This is actually my last day in Hong Kong, and tomorrow I go to Vietnam. It's been fun. Hong Kong's really cool. It's like it's cool because it's like it was a British colony, so it has like a lot of like English influence in it, and like the architecture and like everyone speaks English here too. They speak like Japanese and English. It's really cool. I liked it. It's just really hot. I actually forgot to tell you this too. Tomorrow day I leave, it's supposed to be like a massive typhoon.
Damn.
Like it's supposed to be like wind up to like 150 miles an hour. My flight's like 8 a.m., so I should be fine. But it's kind of funny that the day I'm leaving, it's like they said it's literally one of like the worst typhoons to hit Hong Kong like a long time.
Damn. Yeah, you better make sure you're out of there before that thing starts.
I think it's called
Um
Typhoon Ragazza.
yeah, that's crazy. But that's pretty cool. It seems like you're having a good time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still here, still in New York, but we're getting into spooky season, which is good. Um, but yeah, I guess you haven't really been able to see anything that came out, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, the movies that Matt's going to be discussing today didn't release in Hong Kong. So, but the good news is, I think next episode we're talking about Smashing Machine, which that's like a pretty big release. So I'm sure I'll be able to see
Yeah.
that.
I think that comes out October 3rd. So yeah, that should be next episode. There's a couple things that come out. I want to see Shelby Oaks too, but I doubt that's
Oh, I
going to come
forgot
out.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so this episode's going to be kind of quick. We're talking about Godzilla, which Joe recommended last episode, and just going through some movie news. I do want to quickly touch on two movies that I got to see, which the first one was Him, which was produced by Jordan Peele, and it's basically a sports horror movie. It follows this star football player who's supposed to be like the next GOAT, and he's going to the league, and then he ends up getting mentored by the the other current GOAT of the league that's sort of getting ready to retire. It's kind of like a dynamic of like Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady kind of thing. Um, but yeah, Marlon Wayans plays the current GOAT who's in the league, and it's basically um like I don't know. It's supposed to talk about how these players get this status. Like there's more to it besides just, hard work. Like you have
Yeah.
to devote your life to it. It was kind of like equating football to a religion. I think that's like what the main takeaway of it was. I don't want to like spoil it really, but um yeah,
I've
it's
heard mixed things about it.
I thought it was fine. I gave it a 2.5 out of 5. It was just like pretty mid. I thought visually it was very cool. Like I thought that the visuals were all amazing. Just like things that they decided to do, whether it was like show certain scenes with an X-ray visions, you could see like when there's a football hit, you could see like his brain shaking within his head and things like that. Or just cool visual shots because they're like in the desert and a lot of it, and it just looks really cool. It was very unique in that way, and the concept itself is kind of unique. I just think that the plot could have been a little tighter, and I think with that premise, they didn't deliver on what I would have wanted. I still think it's fine. I don't think it deserves the hate really that it's getting. It has like a 36% Rotten Tomatoes, but
Yeah.
I think you kind of set yourself up for that when you slap Jordan Peele all over everything with it. And he didn't even direct it. He just
That
produced
was
it.
instant. Yeah. Do
But
you think this will do damage to his name?
honestly, yeah, it will. I think it will
It's
because
that bad?
not that it's like it's
Well,
not
it's
horrible,
just
but
so
it's just shows
so
that
much.
okay, just because Jordan Peele's name is on it doesn't mean it's going to be good. That's basically what it says. So I think it will damage his name a little bit, but it was fine. I mean, I do think I also saw The Long Walk. That's the other one, which was a bit better, but people are saying like, you know, this is like it has like a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying like, oh, this
Yeah.
movie's going to blow you away. 3.7 on Letterboxd. Like it's fine, but it's not near any of those reviews. I don't know. The thing about The Long Walk for me is like the concept itself, I just couldn't really get behind. It's kind of like the Hunger Games where it's like they pick one person from each state, but it's voluntary. So everyone like puts their name in a lottery, and if you get chosen, then you have to do the long walk. So it's basically you start the walk and you have to walk a certain distance. And the last, if you stop at any point or start going less than 3 miles per hour, they just like shoot you and kill you. You get like 2 or 3 warnings before they kill you. But there are a ton of scenes in the movie because like each person is against each other. Only one person is going to survive. So like I understand, okay, maybe you want to be friendly with people. They were like forming brotherhoods and stuff, and like one person would stop walking and like another one would turn around and run backwards and try to save them. Like you realize that if you save this person, like there's no world where both of you come out of this alive. Like one of you is gonna have to die either way,
Yeah.
whether it's right now or whether it's later on. Like I just couldn't like it wasn't believable to me that so many of these kids would be running back to like save each other and stuff. I don't know. It just I couldn't buy into that. But also another thing, I mean this is definitely a nitpick, but they walk like 300 miles straight without stopping. Is that like humanly possible?
I feel like no, you'd probably go into ragdoll and die, but like, I mean, that's like I feel like for the movie, that's like that's wow.
They give them water and like food pouches, but they don't go less than 3 miles per hour for like 300 miles straight. I
I
feel like
heard in the
there's
book it's
no way that's
4 miles
possible.
an hour. Too.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah.
but um, yeah, and then like Cooper Hoffman, who I really like Cooper Hoffman. I didn't think he was that great in this movie, but David Johnson was fantastic. He was really good. He
Yeah.
definitely like stole the show. He wasn't the lead, but he was kind of like the secondary lead. But anyways,
Wasn't the
like
kid from Karate Kid in it too?
yeah, he was in it. The kid from Jojo Rabbit was in it as well.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like the first thing I've seen him in a while, but
I was
yeah,
Mark
so
Hamill.
he was good. He was definitely like playing up that role a lot. He was having a good time. He was good. Um, yeah, like Cooper Hoffman, I love you as an actor, but let's be honest. Out of all these kids, you're definitely not walking 300 miles. Like he's not in the
Yeah.
greatest shape. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Not that that
Is he
really
the lead?
matters, but yeah, he's the lead. You would think you would cast someone who it's actually believable that they could walk 300 miles. David Johnson's like ripped. He's in really good shape. So it's like, okay, it makes sense that he has this stamina. But I don't know. Whatever. That's just me. It was, at the end of the day, it's a good movie. I like it. But there's too much wrong with it for people to be like praising it as much as they are, in my opinion. But I don't know. Whatever.
What'd you give it?
Um, I gave that a 3. So 6 out of 10. But yeah, I guess we could just get to movie news because I don't really. We just weren't able to catch the same thing in theaters, sadly. So we could get to some news here. That's not your fault.
I'll start. I'll start with so we got a couple. I think 2 weeks ago we had Nintendo Direct. If you don't know, that's when Nintendo did a lot of their announcements for the game. And we got our announcement for the Super Mario sequel, the Super Mario Galaxy. Which honestly, I don't think a lot of people expected them to do Galaxy just yet. A lot of people thought they were gonna do like I don't know. There's so many other games that they could have like Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine. Like Galaxy's like a relatively not newer, but like we grew up playing it. It's not like our parents grew up playing Galaxy,
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
Um,
I'm excited for it because I love Super
yeah,
Mario Galaxy, the game. But
yeah,
I think it is, yeah, it is a bit of a jump in terms of like where they go next. Because you're going to introduce now Rosalina, who's kind of like the
yeah.
main girl in that game. I forget the main plot of that game. I'm sure somehow Bowser ends up being the
I think
villain
it's
at the
like,
end.
yeah, it's something to do with that.
But it's
And
like,
then they also come, I'll continue.
what's it called? a lot of times in these franchises, it takes like 10 movies before you go to space. I don't know when's the last time we've had a franchise that you go to space in the second movie. It's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. I would have liked
I just
Super Mario Sunshine, kind of that theme movie. Something else
yeah.
Earth based, maybe, or maybe explore Mushroom Kingdom a little bit more before we actually go to Super
I
Mario
thought they were gonna
Galaxy.
do more stuff with like Toad. Steve and Toad again.
What about Toad?
Like I thought they were gonna do more stuff with Toad. Because like I don't think Toad is in Galaxy.
I don't know. I'm sure he is, honestly, but I
Or
saw
like I
there's
thought
rumors
maybe
that
they would
Bowser
do.
Jr. is going to be in it.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So
Bowser Jr. is in Galaxy.
I think so. I really don't remember, honestly,
Yeah.
but I forget this comes out April of next year. That's really not that far away.
Wow.
That's like 6 months from now, low
That's
key.
what it. And I feel
So
like the trailer really didn't. We didn't really get any like
no,
info about
no,
like
you didn't,
they don't. They just they don't. It's mostly the trailers like Devin Mushroom Kingdom. It paints for like stars.
yeah.
Um. Yeah. I mean, it starts gonna be fine. What was I gonna say? Uh. But I agree. So I think Sunshine would have. And like they have like that like negative Mario guy. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's like the paint or I don't know if he's like made of paint or like
Either ink or something like
he's
that.
like ink. Yeah, he's cool though.
Yeah.
But,
Um.
but yeah, I'm excited for this. I really
Yeah.
like the
It was
first
fun.
one, so and it's a
I feel like
freaking it's a movie for babies. Who cares? Also,
yeah.
Yoshi's gonna be in it, which is cool. Which
Um. I think there's also like a rumor that they're doing a Donkey Kong. Really.
I saw that as well because I think the day or two before they announced this movie, there was a leak that said like Nintendo filed copyright for the name Super Mario Galaxy movie. And
Yeah.
then like the next day this got announced. I think I also remember them seeing that they filed trademarks for like Donkey Kong movie as well.
Yeah. And
So
like
that
Seth
kind of
Rogen, like said, like I think they asked him, and he kind of like played very coy about it.
yeah. What I want to see is Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I know.
It
I
wouldn't be
feel like
like a
they're gonna.
sequel to Mario, but that would be like a spin-off, I guess. That would be kind of
Yeah.
fun, I feel like. Get
Yeah. And
Charlie
they
Day
keep
back.
and wasn't King Boo in the wedding in that scene?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
So,
So
well,
that's my
honestly, they'll
favorite.
probably do that at some point.
I think that's my favorite of like the Mario game
I
growing
think
up.
so too. That might be one
Yeah.
of my favorite games ever, to be honest.
And the newer
That
one, I
like,
think
yeah,
you played
favorite
two, right?
games
Oh no,
ever. What we should?
no. The only
Sorry, sorry.
I was gonna say like even 2 and 3 were very good as well. Like three was
Yeah,
on the Switch, but I enjoyed it a
yeah. Three
lot.
was fun. I didn't play
So,
two, but three was fun. Um, yeah, no, I was gonna say like when I'm thinking my favorite games ever, like definitely Luigi's Mansion's on there. One Pokemon game,
yeah,
probably like Pokemon Platinum, maybe, and then like Little Big Planet for sure. God of War, and
pick
maybe
that
like
too.
freaking
Awesome
Arkham,
games.
one of the
Yeah,
Arkham games. Yeah,
yeah.
but I love Luigi's Mansion, so hopefully they'll do that. All right, this next one is so A24 is apparently set to buy the film and TV rights for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and they're expected to develop a TV series produced by JT Molnar and Glenn Powell as the first project. So I love that A24 is getting the rights. I don't love the idea of a TV series, but I guess it depends what they do with it. I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like a TV series would probably be like a prequel. How did Leatherface become Leatherface? And then the movie would be more of a traditional Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's probably what I think they would do. But what do you think?
Glenn Powell's like a Texas guy, right?
I think so.
And I know JT. Well, he just do the long walk? Actually,
He wrote for The Long Walk and he directed Strange Darling, which I loved. I don't know. Did you ever end up seeing that?
yeah, I did too. I like it. Good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Um, I yeah. So I mean, honestly, I feel like this was like one of the best scenarios that could happen with this in terms of. I mean, I feel like any option besides Netflix is like really good, but it's exciting to see it in like a two like really creative people in Hollywood. And it seems like they're gonna take it like treat it with like respect and whatnot.
Yeah, hopefully Glenn Powell will be in one of the projects. That would be cool.
You think he would play Leatherface?
I don't know. I feel like he would play one of the people, like one of the family members, but I don't know if he would excuse me, I don't know if he would actually play Leatherface, but I
Because he
guess it's
has the
possible.
build, like he's tall. He like you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I
Like
don't think he's
like a
big enough
kid,
to be Leatherface. Leatherface has to be like absolutely massive, and not like a
jack. Like he's like a
jacked, yeah,
yeah,
just like big.
like a big
So
body.
yeah, but yeah, that's exciting. We'll see what they do with that.
All
Um,
right, so I feel like I have to share this. So it got announced. I think Disney actually officially announced it, so we know this has happened. That the Muppet Show is coming back to Disney Plus for a special presentation, and it's going to be produced and star Sabrina Carpenter. Like, I think this is like the best scenario for them to bring back the Muppets. Is like have because Sabrina Carpenter obviously is like a very big name music, and even in Hollywood, but you know she's rumored to be in Mamma Mia 3. Uh, so I'm like very very excited. I'm really interested in what the tone is going to be because Seth Rogen's also producing, and this is after just he won a ton of Emmys for the studio. So I'm actually very very excited. I feel like this is going to be really good. There's a lot of creative people involved that I like, and yeah, like, and I fucking love the Muppets. When's the last time we had like an actual Muppets anything? You know?
I don't know. They do some of those specials like we watched the Muppets Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
That
okay, yeah,
remember that?
that was
But
okay.
yeah, yeah. It says the goal for the special is to greenlight a new season of the iconic series. So I guess if it does well, which honestly, starring Sabrina Carpenter, I feel like it will because
Probably
she has
will,
such
yeah.
a big fan base. And I agree with you. I love the Muppets. We talk about it a lot on here. I feel like, but we actually love the Muppets. The
Yeah.
Muppets are just they're just
It's like one of my favorite movies ever.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say about them, man. Just
Yeah,
Kermit,
and it's just like
Miss Piggy. Like, come on. But I feel like the best way to do it is just like, have the Muppet style, Muppets humor, and just every episode kind of have like a new celebrity on. And the celebrities will just go fully buy into it. They'll be like, oh, I'm with them. Like, I'm here talking with the Muppets. And it'll just be fun. I feel like
yeah,
that's the best way to go about it. So we'll see. I'm definitely excited for this. I have a feeling it's going to do well.
especially if they get more like I don't know what other celebrity is not gonna be on wanted to be on Muppets.
I know. Yeah. Let's be honest here. I don't know what Sabrina Carpenter's producing skills are going to really add to it, but we'll see.
It's probably just because they probably just gave her a producing credit because she could. I don't know if she's actually
Yeah.
doing that, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe
We'll
because she's
see.
writing songs for it or something.
Maybe. Yeah. She probably will, I'm sure. But it's kind of weird. I mean, I don't know if the Muppets are necessarily for kids, but she has
Yeah,
like a
that's what I
very
don't.
sort of mature, honestly, like
Yeah,
sexual nature to all of her music and her performances. It is like a little bit, I don't know if it's like a perfect match, but it should be fine. I don't really think it'll
I'm,
matter.
I'm curious like what the tone is going to be because obviously with Seth Rogen producing and her involvement in it too makes me feel like like it's obviously going to be geared towards family, but they may not be like for like kids strictly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Like I don't think she's gonna be wearing lingerie on the show. I'll say
Nah,
that. Which
it's a
is like
Disney Plus.
yeah, that's what she wears in her concerts and stuff. So
Well, doesn't she has like the doesn't she have like a Netflix thing?
does she? What?
There's like a Christmas special on Netflix.
I feel like you might be right. I don't know. I
No,
don't know.
she does. It's like the Sabrina Carpenter. I never watched it, but she has like a. It's like a. This was just like her singing about the Christmas song.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure she'll be. She like seems like on paper a good choice for it. But
yeah.
when you think about a lot of like what her songs are about and how she performs them, it's kind of like wait a second. But whatever. Anyways, this one I want to briefly discuss because I just don't want to really get too deep into this, but
Yeah.
ABC is indefinitely suspending Jimmy Kimmel's talk show from air after his comments about Charlie Kirk. So, since the last episode we recorded, sadly, Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So rest in peace to him. But Jimmy Kimmel basically said like, oh,
Yeah.
all these
Yeah. What did
people
he?
on
I don't know what
it
he said.
wasn't
I
it
just
really
know.
wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that bad. Just to briefly summarize it, he basically said like people on the right are using Charlie Kirk's death in order to like push their own personal agendas, like this and that, and I don't know, something to those extents. But it wasn't like he didn't like make a joke about him, like Charlie
Charlie.
Kirk himself. Oh no, now I remember what it was. He basically said like, "Oh, Trump said he's like a son to him, and he's not taking it so well." And then it showed that clip where I don't know if you saw it, but Trump, when he was asked about how he felt about the situation, he's like, "Oh, I'm doing great." Like, and also if you see in the background, like at the White House, they're doing construction right now, and like it's just some clip of like Trump just not caring. And
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel basically brought that up and was like, he's in the fifth stage of grief right now, construction or something, which is kind of like a funny joke. I mean,
So,
I don't like,
honestly, I thought it was going to be way worse. I'm actually surprised.
yeah, it's really not that bad. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty surprised that they pulled him, but
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens. But it seems like a lot of people in and around Hollywood are sort of lobbying to bring him back and like saying,
Yeah.
cancel your Disney Plus subscriptions. Even Tatiana Maslany, who plays She-Hulk, she has her own Disney Plus show. She put on her Instagram story, everyone cancel your Disney Plus, cancel ESPN, which she's like risking her own job, you know?
Yeah.
Um, but
I
yeah,
didn't realize. I thought it was like I thought he made more of an insensitive comment, honestly.
no,
So it
no.
wasn't
And
even
it might,
directly about him,
no, I mean, obviously he was involved, but it was more about like
Trump.
Trump and like the MAGA stuff. Um, but yeah, it's just like, it's kind of weird. I feel like I thought cancel culture was kind of dying almost. And to
Yeah.
see someone get fired for such like a minuscule thing, not to downplay it. I mean, obviously, like, I don't know, whatever. I don't, I don't like really have an opinion on it, but um, it feels like a lot of people on the right would be getting canceled for things, and it's kind of weird to see someone who has a leftist opinion getting their show pulled, especially now. But
Well, you know what
I have
they
a feeling
say.
it'll come back. You know?
People on the right, they like free speech until it affects them.
Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like, you should be able to say whatever you want as long as it's not hateful.
Yeah.
But whatever, we'll see
Like
what
I honestly, I thought it was way worse. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, no, it really wasn't that bad. You could look up the clip of him talking. I didn't really think it was that bad. And in general, like, I feel like just cancel culture is so stupid, and he's gonna get brought back.
Yeah.
So it's just like it might have just been a thing for show. I don't know. I don't
Like
really
didn't
know.
South Park like mock him like ODH like that?
Yeah, but he apparently said that he liked the episode that he was in and stuff. So I don't think it was that serious. But yeah, South Park did do an episode of him, but they like took it down. I think after
Oh
everything that
really?
happened. But then I think they like put it back up because someone from Charlie Kirk's team came out and said like, "Oh, he told us a bunch of times that he actually really liked the episode and thought it was funny and stuff." So they put it back up. But yeah, craziness, crazy times. I just feel like we had to mention this because it is such like a big thing happening right now. But this isn't a political podcast. This is a movie podcast. So we'll keep our thoughts brief on that. Um, okay. This then next up we had,
I'll talk about I'll
yeah, go
get
ahead.
this one. And that, these two are both kind of both
Yeah,
involved.
yeah, they're both together.
So Matt Reeves officially confirmed that the Batman Plus 2 is a DC Elseworld, not going to be in DC. And also that Matt Reeves he also said the Batman 2 the villain they're doing has never really been done in a movie before, which is really interesting to me because there's like a lot of ways you can interpret that. Like I saw a lot of people saying, well, first I first we got to the big Elseworlds thing. I saw some people say that like it could mean that like this movie in particular is not going to be in the MCU, but like in the Patterson's the thoughts would be the Batman in the future. But I don't know. I feel like it's I'm very much like I think they should stay on their own with it.
Yeah.
And we've seen the images of Clayface, which is obviously set in Gotham. And they're kind of similar, but you can definitely tell there's a difference. It's definitely more of like a comic, like they have a music mile. It's very like more comic booky. And I feel like it'll fit the
There was
James Gunn.
a Battinson symbol spotted on set though.
Yeah, like Gunn you said that like it wasn't like from him. They think somebody just put it on there.
Yeah.
But
Did you actually watch the clip that this quote is from or no?
why? No, I didn't.
I did. So in the clip, basically the reason that this gets brought up is because um this guy, I forget who it is. I think it's like Josh Horowitz. I don't know if you know that guy, but he's some like interviewer or whatever. So So basically, Matt Reeves was asked if you could direct any movie within the DCU that, James Gunn said he wants you to direct something in the DCU. Like, do you have any characters that you're thinking of? And he was basically like, "Oh, I love working with James Gunn. Like, yeah, this isn't DCU; it's technically Elseworlds, but it's been great working with him." It was like such a throwaway little small comment. He wasn't
Yeah.
like looking at the camera like, "Oh, this is not set in the DCU. This is
Yeah.
its own thing." He kind of just like said it, so I don't really think that's confirmation yet. It's kind of like feels like something he just had to say just to like cover his track, you know. But
It
we'll
does. I
see.
have to say though, it does feel like they're leaning more towards not merging.
I think so as well. I think at one
Which
point it might have been close, but
I
it
think Dawn.
seems like
I think that Dawn honestly wanted them to merge, and Reeves said no. But honestly, I like that he respected the decision and like not lets him do his thing.
yeah, you know what? I actually I feel like I saw a clip of Gunn saying like at the end of the day it's up to Matt Reeves and we're going to respect his decision no matter what. It kind of was like a little
Yeah.
bit of a butthurt comment of like I definitely wanted this, but it's his decision and we respect it. But James Gunn also was saying he has people in mind to play DCU Batman, so it does seem I don't think this is confirmation, but it does kind of seem like the merge dream is dead, sadly. So, but yeah, to get back to what you're saying about the villain, I don't know if you want to continue that.
Yeah. So I saw a couple of people saying like for the vowels and like 50 Saz was gone. He was strange, right? That's the other guy.
Yeah,
Also, I saw that was pretty interesting was Phantasm, which I think would be really cool.
that would be cool. I agree. That would be cool
Especially
because
because
that's
like
that's a cool movie.
you know, showing it like obviously Catwoman leaves at the end of that one. So like you would have I mean spoilers for those who don't know. So, Phantasm is actually his love interest. It's just I forgot the character.
Why would you spoil it?
But honestly, they can
No.
literally just use that character and make their own on it, you know?
Yeah, and or they could do like some sort of trickery where he gets this new love interest and then Phantasm appears and we all think it's going to be her and then it turns out to be someone else. I don't know if they do Phantasm though. It feels like very DCU. It doesn't feel like Matt Reeves
I feel like
verse.
it's not like a it's a pretty grounded film.
I feel like the power set that she has with like I forget exactly what she does, but I'm like trying to think of
She has
the power.
like the hook like that like hook hand and she just basically like is able to like escape things and stuff. She
She
doesn't
can
have like
like
superpowers or
teleport
anything.
kind of, right? Doesn't she like
It's all like ah
I feel like she like teleports or puts up like clones of herself or something. I forget.
I know she uses like smoke a lot to get away.
Yeah. To me, I feel like there's
But
more and more evidence like this is definitely going to be Court of Owls.
probably.
It
I
probably
kind of
is.
I kind of don't like that though because it feels like we're like the first movie is all about like exposing the corruption of Gotham, and like that's kind of the whole Court of Owls thing. And they're like this Illuminati-esque society of the elite, like running. I mean, I guess it's different because like the first one's more like gangsters and things like that. This is like more high society people, and I'm assuming that Talon will be of each component, well, which is like that the dude, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Um
And
I
also,
think
if
this
that,
is this kind
I'm
of
sorry,
this kind of shows like no, you're fine. This kind of shows a problem with keeping Batman grounded. It's like he has a huge catalog of villains. He has one of the best
yeah,
villain rogues galleries that there is, but limiting it to only grounded villains, it does kind of take away from that a little bit because you're missing out on people like Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, Clayface, the
yeah,
Joker, Poison Ivy. I mean, you can still do like a grounded version of some of those, but they doing that kind of takes away from them as villains. So when you know what's in this grounded world and they're like, okay, it's someone who we haven't really done. Who do you think? You think Court of Owls? You think Hush? You think maybe Zaz?
that's
Like,
people still for
like
me.
if you stick with these grounded people, it's just not as good villains and not as interesting. So we'll see. I'm not a fan of the Court of Owls. I just think that Batman has such a good rogues gallery of these very iconic and memorable villains. When you do like, oh, this group of corrupt, evil, wealthy people are the villains, it's just boring. And I know you have like the leader who's Talon, but I want something more interesting and something cooler. I want a cooler, main villain. So
I agree.
we'll see. Hopefully they don't do Court of Owls, but
Like I
who would
think,
you like
and
to see?
also, I mean, I feel like I said three would be cool. Just because like they had the flood, it would make sense.
I just feel like I can't imagine a world where Matt Reeves' Batman, if they are going to keep it grounded, is going up against someone with like a freeze gun,
Yeah.
you know? And if you take away the freeze gun and then take away that sort of outlandish stuff, is he even really Mr. Freeze anymore? He's just some like nerfed down version to fit into
I
this
feel like
world.
they could play him as like an environmental extremist, something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was also gonna ask you because they also in that clip I know that they said like they asked him if he would direct a DCU project. And he said he would love to after the bat he builds on the Batman. What would you want him to direct?
Reeves? Hmm. Let me think, because he's had Planet of the Apes, he did, and then he's done the Batman. And what would I want him to direct? I don't know. I don't know what
Like,
he would be a good fit for. I feel like it would have to be something more serious. Like, he could honestly do The Authority, maybe. I don't really know. What do you think? Did something
yeah,
come to mind for you?
I thought like maybe Detective Chimp because it's like usually
That
like a mystery and like he's
that'll be
obviously
interesting.
worked with these like usually they're like murderous stories and stuff like that. And like
Detective Chimp
he
is kind of on the nose though, because of like the
yeah
Planet of the Apes stuff. But yeah, he could do that. Yeah,
I
sorry
don't
guys if you
know
could hear. There's like a bunch of music playing in the background
yeah that's
for Joe.
that's
They're going crazy right now.
yeah no I can't use my words just like a bunch of shit. Uh yeah I mean we'll see. I'm regardless I'm excited. What's cool is that they're gonna start filming in April and May, which means that we'll be getting casting news pretty soon.
Yeah. Yep. I wonder if they'll reveal who the villain's going to be. Because I remember when they started teasing stuff with the Batman, they used like question marks in the marketing, like super
Yeah.
early on. So we knew it was going to be the Riddler. Like I remember that poster that said like 2022 or like 2021 or whatever year it came out. And it was like the Riddler question marks were the twos.
And
Oh,
it was like DC fandom, you know that? Yes.
yeah.
But good. Let's see. I don't
All right. I
know
can
if
read the
you'll talk
next
about the
one.
next.
Yeah. This one I just wanted to briefly talk about. Holy shit, bro. That music is so loud all of a sudden.
Maybe I could change my mind.
Nah, it's fine.
So,
I'll edit it after. No, it's fine. Sorry, it was just distracting me. But anyways, so Daredevil: Born Again has been greenlit for season 3, and filming begins next year. This is gonna be one of the first like Disney Plus live action Marvel shows that's gonna have consistent seasons. So I think the second season must be really good as well. I just kind of
have
want
they ever
to
had a Marvel show that's on past CC?
not on Disney Plus, but I
Yeah,
mean the
no.
original Daredevil show did.
Yeah, but that's not like a Marvel studio. I mean, like them.
Yeah. I mean, What If had 2 seasons. That's really the only one, right? Or
Loki had
Loki had two
two.
season. So this would be the first 3 season. And I feel like Kevin Feige did say they want to return to like a normal kind of actual
Yeah.
TV show schedule. So
Daredevil was. I actually enjoyed Daredevil a lot. It was good.
yeah, so did I. So did I. Season 2 is gonna have
Jessica
what's it
Jones.
called? Yeah, Jessica Jones. It'll probably have some of the other defenders if I had to guess. I feel like Luke Cage has got to show up. And yeah,
But
maybe
doesn't the
season
season
3 will
end?
be like a full kind of defenders thing.
Doesn't season two end with like? I mean, season they end it with like he's like, oh, guess he has to like get an army or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
we'll see. Hopefully he gets a nice army and it's not just like unnamed random people. But
yeah, it would be
all right.
cool. It's like the three they kind of like I would love for like Moon Knight or something like that to kill off. He's
Yeah, I
he's gonna
doubt it.
defend this character.
Yeah, I doubt he would show up, but maybe. All right. This other thing I just wanted to briefly talk about. Taylor Swift actually has a new movie coming to theaters. I don't know if you remember she had like the Eras Tour movie
Yeah,
a couple years ago and that made so much money. So she's having a The Life of a Showgirl event film, which is for her album. It's gonna have the premiere of one of her music videos, lyric videos for other songs, and it's her never before seen personal reflections about her new songs. It's 89 minutes long. Um, the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because
I know.
The Rock just can't catch a break, man. This is just randomly coming out the same weekend as the Smashing Machine, and it's gonna take like all the premium theaters. It's just like, holy shit, dude. How unlucky can you be? I have no interest in this. I got my girlfriend tickets, like, cause
I don't want to offend anybody, but I feel like Taylor Swift is like the equivalent of like boiled chicken.
it's like of like a what?
Boiled chicken, yeah.
A boiled chicken.
Like boiled chicken. There's no substance to it. It's just very plain and bland, very
Damn,
generic.
you're gonna be offending some people, bro.
I mean, it's true. Like, what realistically, what actually sticks out about her? Like, I can't. Like, I just feel like all her songs are kind of the same. Like, don't get me wrong, she's very talented and like all that other stuff. Like, I'm not uh like trying to discredit her talent or her success. I'm just saying how many like I feel like all her says the same thing.
It's definitely similar. Um, but I don't know. I think she's talented. Like she's a good songwriter.
Yeah.
She definitely like is able to market herself well. She's built up this insane
Hey,
brand.
she's like a businesswoman. She's
But
very
I
successful.
personally would never just sit down and play some Taylor Swift. I mean, not that like two guys should be like on a podcast saying they don't like Taylor Swift, you know. But um,
But like I
yeah,
feel like we spoke about something popular before. Like I actually like Celebrity. But Celebrity is pretty good.
yeah. She just had her new album just came out. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift's music. I think her as a person has grown on me a little bit, just as I've seen her in like interviews and stuff. And she went on the podcast with Travis Kelsey. Just the clips I've seen of it, she does seem a little bit more like down to earth than you would think.
You have to
But
respect like her success.
yeah,
You know, she's obviously one of the most successful singer songwriters of all time.
yeah. And it's just the timing of this is just so funny. But
Yeah, I
I'm sure
know.
this is gonna make a ton of money, which is good for
You
theaters. But
you think so? You think, but honestly, like the demographic for Smashing Machine is not going to be seen. Like, you know what I mean?
that's true.
Like the
That's
people
true.
that are going to see, it's not like oh, like it's like oh, we're going to drop see the Smashing Machine to go see Taylor Swift. You know,
Yeah, the only thing is it's only playing that weekend. So it's kind of like they probably can at this point. It's like right before,
close. Yeah.
but um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this box office
Who's
battle is. But
who's
it's like if
releasing it?
I don't know. I think herself. I think she did this last one too. She released it herself and had some kind of deal with like the theaters where she
Oh
would
wow,
get like a large
a
chunk
certain
of
amount
the
of commitment.
of like the profit.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, we'll see. I just it's kind of sad because this is definitely gonna be number one at the box office that weekend. There's no
yeah.
way Smashing Machine beats that. But all right,
Uh,
this last little
that's
thing here like just came out. So if you want to
yeah.
talk about this,
We'll also talk because there's a lot to do with this. So this week we also did get our first look at Dune, like the official costume of Dune. And honestly, it looks pretty good. I can't lie. He has like the kind of chain mail vibe going on, the cloak and everything. It looks like pretty much like what I would want. I have no complaints about it. It looks good. But also this literally happened maybe like a couple hours ago. So Avengers Doomsday wrapped. Part of the wrap tip was like they gave out this bag, and it's kind of on the front of it. There's kind of like this 4x7 checkerboard on it, and it's all kind of like almost like you know how you pick a character in like Super Smash Bros. And it shows a little profile of them. That's what it looks like, and it's all a lot of the cast of Avengers Doomsday. But what's interesting is that we actually get a look at some of the costumes in it, and like you can see Doom's costume. And the biggest ones that stick out to me are like Namor has like a way more accurate costume. He has kind of like the lapel thing that he has in the comics.
yeah,
The Cyclops costume is fucking gorgeous. That's like probably the best costume of this entire thing. There's like Sentry. There's also Franklin Richards. Or I think it's interesting that Doom is in the top left and Franklin Richards is in the bottom right. I don't know if that means anything, but that's kind of interesting.
Thor looks like he has a cool costume too. It looks like he has the
Yeah,
gold sort of
the
circles with the
gold.
black costume. Magneto's
I
you're
heard
not a
it was
fan of though, right?
yeah, no, I would. There's more photos for Brett's sake. Um, I also heard a rumor that Falcon's gonna have completely red wings in the movie. So I think it'll be interesting. I don't know why
Like
they just don't
Sam
use the white.
Wilson or actual
Yeah,
Falcon?
no, Sam Wilson said this.
That'd be cool.
I just don't understand why they don't use the Captain America, Falcon and the Winter Soldier costume. Like that's easily the best costume like they've had for them. I don't know why they.
Yeah, they nailed it with that one. I love that costume.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at the other ones. Gambit, Joe's
sorry
getting
about that.
reported right now
Yeah,
for
not necessarily.
illegally being in a closed area of the
Let's
hotel.
see if they're gonna make me.
If they make you
Um,
if they make you leave, you might
yeah,
be
I'm not.
screwed.
No, I just will go upstairs, like two different areas, to see
All right,
more.
yeah. So what were you saying?
Yeah, so we also got like official photos, well, like leaked of like the Magneto costume and the Black Panther costume. Black Panther costume is good. The Magneto costume is all of it. It looks like
Yeah,
an Ant-Man suit with a skirt. I don't know if you can find a picture and pull it up. And
yeah.
it's
Let me
so
pull this up.
disappointing because some of the other X-Men costumes are like really, really good.
I mean, I feel like once he has his helmet, it's not even gonna matter though. You know. Let me look.
I don't
Hold
know. I
on.
see like the X-Men 97 is the big fun in my opinion.
The Black Panther suit looks pretty similar. I don't really see a difference in that. We also, it looks like
I think it's a
yeah,
little
that
more
does kind of
bold.
look like, an Ant-Man suit. RDJ looks kind of cool as Doom. That costume looks,
Just
from
hope the
what we see
mask
of
isn't
it.
nailed up.
Look at his scarring though. It looks like he has a giant slash through his face. That does look pretty cool. How did these get leaked, man? But
I feel like it might be on purpose.
could be just to generate a
You
little bit
know,
of hype.
yeah.
Um, what's it called? All right, yeah, that should be cool. I like all these suits. I don't really have many complaints. I feel like the Magneto, yeah, it does kind of suck, but I feel like the head could make it. I'm looking at this list or this like grid. Do you have it pulled up?
Yeah.
So you see like Florence Pugh. Who's next to her? Do you think that's Magneto? Because that suit looks different than the one in the pictures.
I feel like that has to be Magneto though. Because like
The
under
one,
him is Professor X, uh like with Professor X, what's the hell's his name? Gambit,
yeah,
Mystique,
Mystique.
Beast, Cyclops.
Yeah, but
Even
the
though
like,
Nightcrawler's suit is really cool too.
yeah, it does look cool. What's it called? Like that suit that he's wearing in that doesn't look the same as this one.
Yeah.
It has like a
Unless that's
purple.
somebody else.
I don't know if it's someone else. Bro, honestly, could be Star Lord. Does that not look like a
You know
Star Lord
what? You know
jacket?
what? You're right.
And that might be the reason
But
why it's covered.
could it be Strange?
I don't know if Strange would wear that. It most likely is Magneto, just because like the placement where it's near
Yeah.
all the X-Men. And like why would Magneto not be on here? But could be Star Lord.
Also, not to nitpick, I think Ghost's haircut. I don't know why I don't just leave the one that she had in the first one. You
Ghost?
know how they give her that new haircut at the end of of Thunderbolts?
Yeah, yeah.
I do not like that haircut.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I don't know. But
But
this is
yeah,
a
I mean,
crazy thing for someone to leak. Hopefully we start getting
yeah.
official like images or maybe like poster or something soon because
Well, the first image of Dune came out because they had some like marketing thing in Shanghai to start. I mean, I'm trying to think. We'll probably get. I'm assuming we're gonna get some type of look before the end, of the year,
yeah, at
whether it
least
be a
I feel like we
poster.
might get like a Super Bowl teaser if I had to guess.
Yeah, because think about it. Spider-Man comes out July. Actually, no, we'll
So
probably get Spider-Man.
yeah, we're gonna have to get a Spider-Man thing first probably.
And then I'm assuming of like Doomsday will be attached with the Spider-Man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because
That makes
July
perfect sense.
and then in December. So yeah, I mean, I'm not excited. I'm sure it's gonna be. Obviously I have my. I'm not the biggest fan of the Russos, but they do. They've been pretty good with comic book movies, but they do scare me with their writing and all that stuff that goes on. But hopefully they handle these characters very well.
Yeah, I'm
Especially the
excited
X
for
Men. I'm
Doomsday.
very, I want because I love the X Men. That's like my favorite Marvel character.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they'll finesse hopefully, but we'll see. All right, that
Let's
really
talk about,
wraps that. Oh, unless
well,
you want to.
this isn't news, but like I don't know if you want to talk about Peacemaker.
Yeah, we could talk about. I haven't watched the last episode, but
What was the last thing you were up to?
geez, man, I'm forgetting. I don't know, but I know this new episode like eagerly kills the guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I didn't see that, but
Um,
what else
but
happens? I'm gonna watch it, but I'm late.
I mean, there's something really big happens, but I don't want to like really spoil
All right,
or.
don't. Yeah, nah, it's all right. Don't. Sorry, but
You kind of. I feel like it's implied that what's going to happen, but it doesn't happen.
They go to the other world. Is that it? They're about
Something to do
to.
with that. So you'll
All right,
see.
yeah, Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it.
Also,
But
like, I think it's pretty much confirmed. Well, not confirmed, but that this Earth is Earth X or some form of Earth X, where it's either going to be like the Nazis won, like the Confederacy won the Civil War. It's like one of those things. Because like literally every single background actor is white, like every
yeah, I also
single
saw
one.
something that there's like American flags in the background of some shot, and like you purposely can't see the amount of stars that are on the flag. Like that
Okay,
corner's
yeah.
always blocked. So people think that that might be revealed to be like something different, you know?
And I think the title of the next episode is like,
What is it? What is it? It's Welcome to the Nazi World. Spit it out.
what kind of find it up online?
It's something revealing.
Something, yeah, I kind of heard it before. It's not popping up now.
I'll
Maybe
find
like
it.
2 months.
Peacemaker.
Season 2, episode 6, titled,
Ignorance is Chris.
which I think this is
He's
he's saying like he talks it's the perfect world, it's the perfect world. I feel like it's gonna be revealed that like,
yeah.
you know,
He's yep,
I
yep.
like the Earth X story though. I think those are cool. Like, and it was obviously done on CW. They have like that evil Superman. I forgot his name. It's like I think it actually it's not Omni Man, but it starts with an O in it. But
I
it's
don't know.
probably gonna be some crazy cameos in this episode.
We'll see.
We'll see.
David Corn Sweat,
But
possibly? It's
it's like an
exciting.
evil Superman. That'll be real cool, honestly.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I don't know if they would do that quite yet, but
But
we'll see.
apparently, this is gonna like the ending of this is gonna tie directly into Man of Tomorrow,
Yeah.
which makes me curious. Do you think like they're gonna do like a CW type of like evil Earth takeover kind of movie?
Mm, as like what Man of Tomorrow could be. Like that Earth
Yeah,
invades our Earth, and that's why he
yeah,
needs Lex.
yeah.
Could be. Yeah, that actually isn't a bad idea, but and that would be a reason why Lex would need to help.
And like there's another Superman, so like they need Lex because like he knows how to like obviously beat Superman.
Yeah, yeah, that's
You know,
interesting. Could be possible.
um, there's also rumors that Blue Beetle's gonna be in an episode, and that like uh, what's his name? I saw something that the guy who's originally supposed to like Booster Gold is going to be in it, but he might not be playing Booster Gold in it.
Kumal,
Yeah,
maybe.
because there's a group on Earth X called the Freedom Fighters, and they're just kind of like trying to, some people are saying
Yeah,
maybe like Blue Beetle's on that team, you know,
maybe. Yeah,
but
maybe. Um. All
yeah,
right, I think we can move on now.
yeah,
So, you want to talk
uh,
about this last film? You could read
yeah.
the synopsis for this one.
So we watched Godzilla,
Music's going absolutely crazy right
uh,
now.
directed
Go ahead.
by Ishiro Honda. Godzilla, a weapon of science, a great battle of wonder and terror. Japan is thrown into a panic after several ships are sunk near Oda Island. An expedition to the island led by Dr. Koi Yamagi soon discovers something far more devastating than imagined. In the film, a 50-meter tall monster whom the natives call Gojira, right? Gojira? That's what I said.
Gojira.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah, now the monster begins to rampage that threatens to destroy not only Japan, but the rest of the world as well. So, I mean, obviously, I've seen this growing up, and like, this is such a like arguably one of the best movies ever created. It's created a cultural phenomenon. But it's interesting because I forget how political the first one is. And like Godzilla is like, I mean, he's obviously in it, but he's not in it for a lot. He's in a movie for like 20 minutes. It's
Yeah.
mostly about like how the government of Japan deals with this problem, and like whether like they should try to get help from other, because obviously this is post World War II, so they're trying to refurbish their image, so they don't want to like try to seek out help from other countries that they like that they're lying about it and whatnot. Um, and honestly, I forgot like how much Godzilla minus one takes inspiration from this, even down to
Yeah.
like the last scene with them all with the boat. I mean, it's different. They use the oxygen destroyer in this, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I really love it. I loved it.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, this
great.
is
I
like
mean,
my
I forgot to say that. I do really love it.
yeah, it's like my second or third time watching it, but
Yeah,
yeah, it is very political. It is more than just a big monster, you know. And this was kind of Japan's like answer to the atomic bombs in terms of like their art. This is something that came out right after the World Wars or right after World War II, and you know, it's obviously implying that this big creature Godzilla is like a weapon of mass destruction, and it's supposed to
Yeah.
be, equating to the bombs. But there's even a line at the end where I forget the guy's name, but he says like, Godzilla's asleep for now, but if we continue the testing of these nuclear bombs, then a creature could get awoken again. And he's basically saying like, stop nuclear bombs,
Stop. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I did really like it. I really like that aspect of it. I also really liked the filmmaking of it. Like a lot of miniatures were used. I could
Sure
just
is.
tell
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
so whether it was like Godzilla stepping through the city or whether it was that scene where the town gets flooded and all the houses are getting destroyed.
Right. Yeah.
It looked really cool. You could like tell that it's fake, but it has a sort of charm to it
Absolutely.
because
Yeah.
you know I don't know exactly how to describe it, but yeah, that was really cool. Um, yeah, Godzilla's design at first he was like goofy looking when he first appears, but I feel like he grew
Yeah.
on me a little bit by the end. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot like he doesn't have like laser breath in this. It's kind of like it's like a steam, like a melting breath kind of.
Yeah, it's not like atomic breath as we know it
Yeah.
now, but
And
um,
also like I always thought that like they say that the bomb created Godzilla, but it's the bomb wakes up Godzilla.
yeah, they said it like destroyed his home and woke him up. Um, yeah, but I feel like the human, like one complaint I have is the human characters, like that guy with the eye patch and
Yeah.
the girl and the other guy, they
Fucking
weren't like
wrong.
that interesting to me.
Mm,
Like that human conflict between them was not that interesting to me in comparison to like Godzilla minus
minus
one. I feel
one.
like they did that a lot better. The overall political conflict was interesting, but that sort of more human stuff wasn't. One thing I did like was that dude with the eye patch. I forget his name, but he sort of has
The
this
doctor
moral dilemma.
with
He
the
has this
oxygen
moral
destroyer, right?
dilemma, yeah, when he creates the oxygen destroyer, and he's like, if I unleash this onto the world, like, who knows what people can use it for? And I wouldn't even want to live in a world where this is being used to hurt people. And it's similar to like just watched Oppenheimer recently. It's the
Absolutely,
same
yeah.
kind of thing where he's like, if I create this atomic bomb, like what are the ramifications of this in the future? Who could get their hands on this weapon? You know. So I really like that sort of internal moral conflict.
Um, you got a favorite scene?
Um, I think my favorite scene would just probably be like one of his bigger attacks on the city where there's this particular moment where he like destroys a telephone communication tower where there's people in it and he kind of just flips it over and they like fly out. Just like that whole sequence of him destroying everything was probably my favorite. What about you?
I like the scene where I think it's like the first time he attacks the town, like that town with all the people. And there's like the
Yeah.
scene of like the mother holding her kids and she's like, we're gonna be with daddy soon. And like I don't know, that whole
Yeah.
sequence, like they really capture the terror of like these people. It's very similar to like honestly like being like they're being bombed. That's like what it feels like.
Yeah. Did you feel bad for Godzilla at all or not really?
No, because I feel like in this they don't really like show, they don't really give him a like like he's treated more like an object than an actual character. Whereas I feel like in the my favorite era of Godzilla movies is the Hensai era, which is more like the goofy stuff. But he has like almost like an awe. There's a reason why he does the things he does. This is like he's just kind of like a weapon of mass destruction, which is fine. Like I'm not like criticized. It's just like different.
Yeah, there's one scene at the end where I forget the guy's name, but he's like, it's a shame that Godzilla was like the last species of his kind or something. So it seemed like they did have some sort of, you know, that it is just
And
this animal at the end of the day.
and there's a line where like he's like, why don't we shouldn't destroy it? We should study it to
Yeah,
learn like because he's resistant to radiation. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. Um, yeah, it's a great movie though, especially for the time, and it looked really good. I watched it on HBO Max, and it was just really like beautiful looking.
one thing that's interesting is that the iconic roar that Godzilla does was produced by rubbing tine tar coated leather gloves over a double bass string. Which I thought
Really?
it was like taken from animals or something like that. I mean, obviously it's changed quite a lot from the years, but like the original one, that's what it was from.
I'm trying to imagine that, like rubbing a bass string with gloves filled with tar.
With pine tar, yeah.
I guess that kind of makes sense. That's a great roar and it's iconic.
Yeah, yeah.
The
It's so
score was great
recognizable.
too, I think.
Yeah. Even like the ending score, like the triumphant kind of victory score at the end, I really love too.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
da da da, you know what I'm talking
Yeah. Yep. And he's got that
about?
theme that goes on throughout. It's very iconic. I like it.
Yeah.
But
Um, yeah. I mean, obviously, like the one thing I love about Godzilla is that like he works in these like super political kind of deep movies, but also like you look at the ones that America makes, like the Warner Brothers sub, and they're just dumb fun and they work as well.
yeah, that's
Um,
true. And it
you
is
know,
kind of funny because this was originally made to criticize America. And now it's like
yes,
such a Godzilla sells toys to children in America now.
yeah,
And it's like it's kind of crazy that America was able to take this thing that once was used to criticize them and just market it and push it themselves. And instead
yeah.
of being this allegory for weapons of mass destruction, it's literally just a giant lizard now that eats people. Which
Well,
I
honestly,
still kind of I like that too. I like the sort of big
yeah.
monster aspects, but I do like Godzilla -1 as well. I like the sort of, how he could be
Which
both,
now
like you just said.
they're filming too, which is I think pretty cool.
What, like the
They're filming the
sequel?
sequel to Godzilla minus one. Yeah.
Nice, nice. Yeah. That should be good.
Um, but what am I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, it's like obviously such a classic movie. What I do want to watch is this director actually did a King Kong movie, and it's called King Kong Escapes. And it's like this year, his take on King Kong, and he fights like a mecha King Kong.
That
It's
should be
actually
yeah,
quite
that sounds
interesting.
kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
I do want to watch the OG King Kong again. I haven't seen it in a long
yeah, that's
time.
another one I gotta watch too.
Yeah. But
But
I don't know if you
yeah,
really have anything else on this.
it's hard to have a
Like
favorite character because like they're not really like. I mean, I like that scientist like Morgul with the oxygen bomb,
yeah.
but there's no one really that like specifically stands out to me. That's like the weakest part of the movie. It's like,
Yeah, I agree. I would say Godzilla is my favorite cuz he's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
He's
He's
not really a
kind of hardcore.
character, but um yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you want to just rate it. I didn't really
Yeah, I
take
mean,
that many notes on it cuz I feel like once you get past that central allegory, it's kind of like becomes a little obvious.
yeah,
Yeah, there are cool things about it. Like I do really still like it, but it's
yeah,
you
of
know, so
course. But so I gave it a 4 star, 8 out of 10. So I absolutely enjoyed it. But on this viewing, I have to say like the human characters were a little like that was like kind of the down point for me. But obviously, still like that's
yeah. So I agree with you actually. Original Godzilla, I gave a 4-star 8 out of 10. I really liked Godzilla himself, and I liked the scenes of the destruction. I liked how they actually pulled it off with the miniatures, and whether it was a guy in a suit or a puppet, it seems like at points. I just thought it was really well done. And yeah, I also love this larger allegory and thinking of the historical context of when this film came out, how it was released by Japan, and right after World War II. It makes the story just a lot more interesting. I do agree with you about the human characters. I feel like that was definitely a weak point, but overall, I think it's a great movie, and it's there's a reason why it's looked back upon so fondly. But yeah,
well,
I guess that's Godzilla. Yeah, I think we could sort of wrap this episode up. It's been very short, but it just kind of dealing with the
hopefully,
consequences of whatever we
yeah,
got going on. So
hopefully I'll be able to catch some of the news that release them to the next episode.
yeah, and apologies. I'm gonna try to mess around with Joe's audio, but from
Yeah,
my
I'll
end
watch it
so
out.
far this episode, it
Well,
hasn't been great. I'll just say that. So I apologize
admittedly,
if
do you have a release?
yeah, but I just like I hear the music in the background so loud. I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to. It's not your fault, dude, obviously, but you're freaking halfway around the world right now. You're fully around the world right now. But
Yeah.
yeah, so hopefully that didn't bother you guys too much, but we kept the episode short. Yeah, what else is coming out? So we'll be back. We'll see Smashing Machine. I think
That's
they're
your show?
One Battle After Another. That should be coming out near you.
Oh, yeah. I should be able to see that.
Dude, honestly, like we'll figure it out because I don't want you to have to waste like 3 hours of time watching a movie when you
But
could
I
be
do
like
want to see
exploring
that.
the
It looks
world.
really good. And I
Yeah,
know that like PTA said one of the movies that inspired him to make this was Battle of Algiers, which I love that movie.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm very
All
interested
right,
in
we'll
yeah.
figure it out. But I also have to recommend a movie. So the next episode, I want us to talk about the film Corpse Bride, directed by Tim Burton, which, spoiler alert, I'm dressing up as Mr. Victor himself for Halloween this year, so the stash is getting shaved off, and I'm painting my face white. So that should be fun. And then obviously my girlfriend is going as Emily, the bride. So yeah, I do want to watch that. She wants to watch it soon as well. So I actually do think it's coming back to theaters at some point. So that might be
Or
within
that's
this
cool.
little span. But
Oh, it's Johnny Depp.
um, I don't know if it's him. I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's him. Let me look that up actually really quick.
That's one of the ones I'm surprised hasn't been done live action.
Yeah. But has they done a claymation in live action yet or no? I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
trying to
Johnny Depp
think.
and Helena Bonham Carter. Interesting.
What are
Yeah,
like
I'm
some of
really
the
excited.
image Funimation?
Like all the Leica stuff, like Coraline, I don't know. But what else is there? The Fantastic Mr. Fox, let me see Henry Selick stuff. James and the Giant Peach. Yeah, they never like did any of this stuff really.
Oh, James and the Giant Peach has a live action. I'm
Does it?
pretty sure it's on. Oh, yeah.
Hold on. Or wait, is James and the Giant Peach like live action claymation hybrid?
Oh, I think it starts out in live action. Well, he's live action. In fact,
Yeah, I think it starts out in live action, then becomes like claymation. But I actually want to rewatch that too. But anyways, yeah. So all right. So thank you guys for listening. Very short
yeah,
episode. Apologies for any of the technical inconveniences, but we're gonna try to
yeah,
sort that out. And Joe's only gonna be gone for the next like 2 or 3 episodes anyway, so
yeah.
we'll have it
So
figured out for the holidays
yeah,
for sure. But yeah,
yeah.
thanks
I'll
for
be back in New York like right before Thanksgiving. So
yeah. So thanks everyone for listening / watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Follow us on TikTok. We just reached 1,000 followers on there, so major
yeah, leave us
milestone.
some
Really
comments.
excited about that. Start commenting. Engage in conversation with us. We love the comments.
Even
We
if
love
it's
the
hateful
hate.
comments,
Even if it's
we like
hate,
more
drop
comments.
it.
Yeah.
If you want to violate me, drop it. If you want to violate Joe, drop it. We're ready. But anyways, Joe, I hope you enjoy your trip. You're gonna have to update us next episode, and
I think next episode I'll be in Chiang Mai, Thailand.
nice. That
It's
should be
like the
fun.
elephant in it.
Maybe you'll have an elephant in the background.
Yeah.
But anyways, thanks everyone for listening, and we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Peace.
Peace.